I'm LaDonna Lockard, and this is Max Convos. I'm here today with Jordan Wilde. Jordan, you are the CEO of JW Partner Solutions. My friend, how are you? You're actually home, and I'm actually home. I feel like this is shocking for both of us.
Imagine, yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. As the saying goes, I do more business at the conferences than I do at home, right? It's nonstop travel for us, and I'm glad that we both found some time finally to be able to sit down. It's been fun to watch your growth and the things that you're doing out there at the conferences, and here we are. Now we're
Well,
doing your
thank
doing
you.
your thing.
Thank you. I feel the same way about you. You have your own little show that you do that I'll probably never be on unless I'm just there to provide company because you do it from a golf course. Tell everyone a little bit about that show.
Yeah, sure. On par with Jordan. That's on Insta and YouTube, but really 99% of the effort is to put it on LinkedIn. And essentially, we invite executives within the industry, whether that's lenders, servicers, investors, to just let the world know a little bit more about them. And I say the world, our very small world within the mortgage industry. But let them talk a little bit about their business, allow us to get to know that person. Sometimes when we see a CEO that we need to get to those vendors or service providers, there's kind of that hesitation, like, oh, he's too high up. I shouldn't be talking to him. These guys are chill. These ladies are chill. I tell you what, all it takes is just a smile, a hello, nice to meet you, and follow up another time, right? You don't want to be the eager beaver. But I think the big thing for us is just to make it a very casual setting and to have fun playing golf. As I've told a few of my friends and put it out there, I love networking because I love people. Conferences, I travel to a lot. Last year, I think I did 27 conferences, ridiculous. And I love to play golf. So how can I combine all those? I see you and others doing podcast style interviews, and so I want to do the same, but just in the environment of golf to be a little different, unique, and combine all the things I love.
I think it's so great. What a cool avenue and cool niche that you've carved out for yourself. So good for you. I wanted to have you here today because there are a few different areas that you are an expert in, but specifically, we've been talking a little bit more about areas of focus that LOs should be focusing on right now. I love your insight on this. Go ahead and lay it on me one more time.
Sure. From a loan officer standpoint, when we have low volume, there's not the ability to just kind of be an order taker on refinances when it's a low volume because of high rates. I think the lead gen avenue is becoming pretty costly if you don't build it yourself through AI and things, which is another conversation. So it's back to the good old days, relationship-based businesses, and in doing so, it's just putting yourself out there in the community, building your personal brand, and backing up what you say, right? If you want to be invested in that community, then you need to get out there, coach that t-ball team, get out there and help as coach in the soccer or flag football, participate in your city organizations and government, if you will, the planning and zoning, the EDC, the parks and rec, all of those things, right? Just put yourself out there to um, visibility and optics. It's what it's all about. Go out
Yeah,
and do
no,
it.
I completely agree. Those are fantastic suggestions. What do you think is kind of an underutilized loan product right now that people should be focusing on if they're not already? I know that there are a couple out there right now where they're providing some really cool opportunities for people. Specifically, we were talking about like non-QM and DSCR loans. I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Cut out. Yeah. So I think the biggest thing right now is there's tons of equity. We all know that home equity lending is hot, if you will, because we are very content and comfortable with our 2.5, 3% rate first lien mortgages. But we saw in COVID a lot of people taking out equity to improve their homes. There's still some equity there. And so we're starting to see an uptick in the non-QM space, but specifically business purpose lending, where we're taking the equity out of our homes and going to invest. We're creating, generational wealth, if you will, and buying some rentals. So you may need to do a fix and flip. You may need to hold over that money for a minute to get it up and right and ready to rent, and then flipping that to a DSCR loan. So if you're not familiar with DSCR, debt service coverage ratio loans, and if you're not familiar with the private lending vertical, then get with the experts that are out in that industry. And there's tons that are offering wholesale broker relationship as well as correspondent. And there's some really big opportunities to have some success there. So go get it.
There really is. What I want to do, Jordan, because again, we're already out of time. These conversations go so quickly.
I talk
Let's
too
hop
much.
over. Not at all. Not at all. That's a interviewer's dream come true, right? So let's hop over. Let's go do a take it to the max. Let's go have a long form conversation about all of these things and so much more. So again, Jordan Wilde, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm LaDonna Lockard. This is Max Convos.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.